Well, hello everyone. We are back more than 1 week later. I'm sorry. Was a little bit busy. It's okay. We are going to draw Duolingo bird today. I decided. I felt like, it's gonna be a nice short version of this bird, and it's gonna be for our animation, our little short animation. I just felt like it's kind of complicated to make like frames on the stream, right? It's kind of easier to just do the pictures and later you then edit it together, because I feel like it's kind of boring just to watch you editing it. So I'm not going to edit it right now. So we're going to do a couple of versions. That's going to be very funny. We're going to make one where he's standing like his side uh part of the face. And we're gonna make one where he's looking right in front of you. And if you think about the design of Duolingo bird, by the way, guys, like if you're watching this on YouTube, guys, there's a link in the description to my Twitch channel where I'm talking to you, where we're discussing the art in the process. So if you're watching this on YouTube, I know there are some new people on YouTube watching it. Please, guys, feel free to go to YouTube. Oh, to Twitch. Sorry, to my Twitch channel, and you can watch it there. There's gonna be a link underneath. So just just letting you know, But anyway, I used to stream on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. I can't do that anymore. But that's not, that's fine, because we will upload videos later. And in terms of just, streams, it's always here on Twitch. Almost every week, basically. But yeah. Okay. The first thing I really want to do for Duolingo, it's, he does have eyes that kind of like very big. And if you think about his old design, I don't know if you guys remember that, he used to have this kind of like dead stare, very, very scary dead stare in his eyes. And I kind of want to do something like that. I want to make his eyes like very, like dead eyes. So first we're gonna do like a shape, and I think he doesn't really look like an owl really. So I want to make him more like a scary. I don't know what it is. It's very important not to have like lines here, because he does have just a regular green, right? He doesn't have shadows, does not have any like outlines, right? But we're gonna do some shadowing, I think, because otherwise it's gonna be a little bit too simple. A little bit way too simple. So I might do a little bit exaggeration on his wings here, but I really do wanna show that they are wings, not arms. People tend to forget, right? It kind of looks like just small paws. So something like that. How are you guys doing today? How are you guys doing? Come on in. Sit down, grab some tea. I got my tea right here. Oh, by the way, how do I have a name for the stream? Yeah, Duolingo bird is scary. Yeah, I don't really. I don't know. Do you put a lot of effort in the thumbnail, in the description? What do you think? I do not put any. I feel like it's good the way it is. Whoa, that's not how it was supposed to be. Okay, it's fine. You know why it's happening? Why this is happening is because there's some gap, like this gap. Probably this gap is why it's going outside. So in order to make it go inside, right, it should be all a solid circle. Now it's a solid circle. I kind of like it, right? We can do more like sometimes I do this and it looks a little bit too rounded, right? So I go take my brush. Okay, let me take my brush and I do little lines like this, right? Kind of make it look more sharp, right? Sometimes you do this, right? And because it's feather, right? It's feather, kind of makes more sense like that, right? Because it's a bird. So, you know, we don't have to make it perfect. In fact, it's even cooler. Yeah, we can do this. Even cooler if it's like kind of distorted, kind of ugly looking in a way. And because we should keep in mind that this is an owl, actually. It's gonna have some really like ugly ears, and they shouldn't be similar. They're gonna be. I'm gonna put the line here so I may like see the where it starts, because if we make everything one color, it should be not so, you know, distract. This shouldn't be that distracting. Yeah. So I don't want to put. I want to make another ear. I don't want to make it. I want to make it like it's been there, but I guess in some kind of like fight or something got turned out or something like that. You know, I actually once draw a fan art for Duolingo, and they do that in Twitter, right? If you put your fan art on Twitter, you know, it's often they will retweet it and they would say, "Wow, this is amazing. We have such a cool users." And when I did a fan art, it was a little bit, you know, not, how do you say, not family friendly, right? So they never actually acknowledged that. They never noticed that. They never reacted. I mean, I'm pretty sure they saw it. And then they saw, like, they thought, oh, we're not going to retweet that. This is too much. We're not going to retweet that. We're too much of a, you know, cat. Pussy cat. Can you say that? Yeah, I probably can. And you know why you should draw monsters sometimes? Like, I encourage anyone who is drawing or doing 3D to make monsters sometimes, because it's just, you know, you're just having fun. You don't worrying about the anatomy being correct or anything. It just, you know, just doing whatever you feel like. And it's kind of nice feeling. It's kind of difficult because Duolingo is a bird, right? So it should have some kind of a skin, and because it's a whole solid green, can't really see any skin. I feel like we can make kind of cool movement here, so we can make it like here, right? And the leg will go like this way, and then you see it's kind of like going towards you, you know, going towards you like this. You know what I'm saying? So it's like approaching, enemy unit approaching, right? It's kind of like this. I'm not gonna leave it. I'm gonna make this transparent. I'm gonna make another one. Again, because they usually use very like simple coloring. They used to have shadows. Like if you look at old Duolingo logos, they used to have shadows and everything. But then they thought, nah, you know, we want to, you know, support this minimalistic way of drawing. So they get rid of shadows and everything. It's kind of cool, you know, it's kind of cool, not gonna lie. Kind of like it. At the same time, you know, at the same time, you feel like, you know, maybe it could be a little bit cooler. I feel like sometimes because there are no shadows, there is an element we are losing. So I'm gonna add some of this, just a little bit. This is a separate layer, so we don't have to worry about it. It's not on the layer with whatever we are making right now. I'm doing it right now so I don't lose the shape, right? It helps maintain the shape, right? If you do this. Then you don't have to be very precise. That's at least how I feel. Like I don't want to be that much of a, you know, detailed drawing. It can be okay. It can be like that, just normal. It's gonna be fine. What is this? Okay. And then it should go all the way up here, right? Because it's going in his body. But now we can distinguish them easily. And then we go down here, and with the same color we can make another pow here. Or how it's not pow. Is it a pow? I know it's a pow if it's a cat, but if it's a bird, what is it? Like a claw? Remember Dr. Claw from Gadget? There was a cartoon called Gadget. That can be something creepy too, yeah. Again, needs more details here. This is not great for animation to make him like a movement, any kind of movement. But maybe I'll just, you know, change his legs later on. I just feel like making it more dynamic for this picture. We're gonna add some shadows. With shadows, it's gonna look better. It's gonna look better with shadows. So now it does look like it's approaching, right? It does look like it's approaching. I wonder if it's something that you guys see on when you click on stream. It's gonna should be a little bit funny. Funny. Isn't it? I kind of want to make his eyes very, very low. So it's just to highlight how like crazy and tired he is. Somewhat on the like drinking coffee or something. Not being in his mind. Like we don't know what this bird is thinking about, right? It's kind of like crazy bird at some point, angry and crazy, and just want you to make one more lesson, you know, just want you to make one more lesson, please. One more lesson. Kind of like the nature of this, like it's kind of sketching, but it's fits the style. The distortion nature of this fits the style, I feel like. So this is like his face, the part with his eyes and his nose and like beak, right? That's the beak. So bright. Looks so bright to me. There's some small details. It's kind of funny. I wonder if this one will be actually ever recognized by Duolingo. But I'm not gonna leave it just like that. I'm gonna do more. Like it's gonna incorporate this to animation. I don't want to leave it like that because I feel like it's gonna look much better as animation. And I feel like there are so many people already did like just still image of Duolingo bird being crazy. Oh, this is a big part. I want to make his eyes like kind of like popping. It's kind of weird, but I kind of like it. Yeah, you need to draw more parts of the eye later. I'm gonna do that later, yeah. It's kind of like moving right now. It's not supposed to be moving. Maybe I'll change it a little bit like this. Yeah. They are not though that big, right? They should be bigger, but I'll add more details later on. It's kind of funny to do something in like simple way, not simple but minimalistic way. The design of this bird is pretty minimalistic, right? So it's kind of, you don't have to worry about many things, at least at this moment. It's kind of refreshing. Yeah, his old design, he was most of the time I felt like he got this dead stare where you don't even know if it's looking at you or not. So kind of like that. Kind of like that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, this is something I really want to do with his green part here. Yeah. So we're gonna do more green because his stomach is green parts, and I want to do something different with it. I want to do something different with it. I want to do like maybe there's something coming out of his body, you know? Maybe there's some creatures or you know, other things coming out. So for that, I'll need to pull up a reference because I don't know how to draw that, maybe. Mm. Hmm. Okay. Oh, that's perfect. So I'm looking at face pressed against cloth to get the reference for what I'm doing. I'm gonna do it a little bit separate here. It's really gonna be done with shadows mostly, but yeah. I feel like maybe we're gonna do something like this. I'm gonna add some shadows as well later, so it's not a big deal. It's really useful to have references, really. It's just impressive how much you can achieve just by looking at something. I feel like maybe I should be doing the Okay, I'm gonna just do shadows later on. Whoop. Sorry. What happened here? That stupid app does not want to load. Okay, give me a moment. Don't worry, we'll be back. There are technical difficulties. We'll be back in a moment. See this guy? Don't want to work with me. Gonna make him, but it's gonna be a little bit difficult. So the best way I can do it, I'll just cut off the internet for my iPad. Oh, I have 3 viewers. Oh, really? Oh, really? And this when we have 3 viewers, I cannot connect my iPad. And you guys thinking, where's the picture? Where's the picture? Don't worry, guys. It's coming back. It's coming back in a minute. And we are going to... Yeah, sure. Look at that. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I'm gonna do a hand here. It's pretty easy. You just do like little lines like this. Don't have to be a lot of them. It's kind of weird because it's gonna make more sense to have it with the dark shades. Maybe I'll do that later. But I kind of like this idea of, you know, faces pressing against his body. Like he ate somebody, or maybe he just, you know, consumed, or I don't know, just it's like touched them and they went inside of his body somehow. So this is like with the the cheekbone. It kind of looks like a cheekbone, but yeah, I'm gonna adjust that in a minute. I want to make another one here. I'll start with the nose, do like a very sad eyes here. The sadder they are, the scarier it looks, right? Kind of like... Then don't forget the mouth. Always a screaming face. It's like they're really on edge of like whatever they're feeling inside of this Duolingo bird. It might be not that bad, right? Might be actually pretty sweet. So I'm gonna have these 3 faces on his body, and I'm gonna adjust a little bit. Because, you know, when you look at... Oh, sorry, I cut the wrong part, so I just cut this. If you look at the Duolingo original bird here, does have these 3 weird things, right? Kind of look like a face, right? Kind of looks like a face, right? But I feel like maybe we'll put 3 faces. So these faces, we're gonna adjust them. They're gonna look better with shadows, so don't worry. It's actually gonna look pretty cool later. So something like that. I feel like it kind of looks cool. We're gonna do some shadows with shadows. It's gonna look even better. Even better. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You know the Rick and Morty voice. Oh yeah. Hey Doc. You thought we were going to go back in time. Oh, you know the crazy thing about the Back to the Future is that actually Doc saved Marty. Not the Morty. That's a different name, right? Or is it McFly? He saved him a couple times, which some people speculate that maybe he actually died and Doc actually got back to save him. Which is kind of crazy if you think about it. So he knew when he died and how he died. So he had to, you know, he saw his dead body a couple times, which is that's how some people think it might went. That's how it might happened. It's kind of funny that out of all details, he does have a highlight on the nose, right? He does have this funny highlight on the nose. There's gonna be another detail here. You know why I like doing something like this? Because this is really so much easier because you can make it as ugly, as scary as you want, because that's basically is the point of this drawing. And I just sometimes love doing things like that because it doesn't force you to be like very careful with what you're doing. You can, have fun. Okay, what's the color would be like inside his mouth? Maybe it's even more like this. You just go here and you go up. Yeah, maybe something like this, right? It's not. There are no teeth. Maybe he does have something in his mouth, some like third eye or something. That should be scary, right? Thing to have in your mouth. I don't know if I can do it. I can't do it here. Gotta do it with my good old ways, the good old ways. The way they used to say, good old ways. Okay. Look at that. Less than an hour. Is it? Yeah, it's only like 20 minutes and it's already kind of looks like something, right? Kind of looks like something. We onto something. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. So you go darker just a little bit and you do like a line here. Well, should be a little bit more careful. That's might be a little bit too dark, but it's not a big deal. Then you just go like this. Oops. Not what I meant, but maybe just a little bit more. A little bit more. I feel like there should be either like tentacles or like a third eye, like maybe it's even cooler to have like an eye here. Like let's go here and do a third eye here. Maybe that can be a turning point in animation. He's going to open his mouth and you're gonna be afraid of, oh sheesh man, that's it, right? That's it. But then all of a sudden you see his eye, another eye looking at you. That's gonna be scary, man, right? I feel like it should be. We'll go thin, very thin, because you really want to empathize that his eyes are looking at you all the time, because like you should not miss the lesson. And which is kind of, if you ask me, it feels like he's watching you, right? He's watching you if you got the lesson or you skip the lesson, because otherwise you are gonna be punished in some way. It's kind of like this. I feel like it's kind of cool. And here I'm gonna do this. Oh, I'm not sure if I can. So I'm gonna duplicate just in case. I'm gonna turn one on off and I make it like a mask. So whenever I go outside the eye area, I'm not gonna draw on it. So the only area I'm drawing on is the eye, which is very convenient. So I kind of like it. So here we want to empathize that his eye is looking a little bit up. So I'm not gonna do, I'm gonna make lines here, right? I'm gonna make lines underneath only because it's looking up. What do you think about the music today? It feels kind of nice. You know, whenever I do those kind of streams, I always feel like, you know, I want to just relax, just have a nice, good time, and don't really think about other things, many things. I just want to, you know, relax and have fun. And for the most part, it looks like it's working, right? Whenever I play like a video games, it's not always like that. But it kind of helps, but it's not always. Oh, this one is tricky because it does starts from the bottom, but you see the eyeball is looking to the other direction, and you can't really make it. You know, you don't get to do lines here. It's not gonna look good. You can make more on the top though. Kind of follows where the eye is looking. Kind of follow the path. Something like that. Right? Sometimes it's, you know, it's sometimes it goes all the way like this. I just want to empathize the shape. So something like that kind of looks alright. That does look like Duolingo. That isn't it, right? It kind of looks like the perfect description of Duolingo. We're getting there. We're getting somewhere, which is kind of funny because it's really short. Ooh, short. Only 30 minutes, man. Because this one is just a monster. We don't really worrying that much about if it's gonna look good or not. I feel like maybe there should be a background, but you know, Duolingo never had any background, but it got this Duolingo words underneath. So maybe we can make something out of that. So maybe we can make it out of like human body parts. Oh, I got the idea. I got the cool idea. I got the idea. So, should we go to shadows? Maybe we should. I kind of want all the objects to move a little bit up. I feel like because we have this space for Duolingo words, it's a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we just leave it like that, you know. In terms of the background, I mean, of course we're gonna do shadows. Let's do maybe some shadows right now. Let's do some shadows. It's gonna pick dark and we'll make it transparent. This is the old way of making shadows. Still kind of one of my favorite ways because it's a very easy way, right? You really want to put an eye in the shadow so it does look like it's somewhere, you know, deep inside. And you can make a little bit space so it's not all in the shadow right away. But it's kind of funny to use like mascots to have fun with the design. I like that idea. I like that idea. Yeah, today is probably gonna be really short stream because of the idea is pretty simple. And Oh yeah, the faces of for those guys is a little bit. It's a little bit not on the right place. We're gonna fix it maybe. Not sure. We'll try it, man. We'll try it. Try it, man. Try it. But I think it's not that, like, it's okay if it's not perfect. I'm gonna do more Duolingo parodies later, I think. I feel like I kind of enjoy doing them. Kind of enjoy doing that kind of content. Yeah, I want to make faces higher. So it's kind of running, but it's not dynamic enough. So maybe we should do something to help it look more dynamic. I don't know. It's always the difficult part when you want to make it look more dynamic. Whoop. Sorry. It's not really like I don't know why it's doing that. I don't know why it's doing that. It's not like I can do anything about it, so I just need to reconnect it. I apologize, guys. Let's see if it's gonna help or not. Just losing like a minute or two, it's not a big deal. Yep. Yep. Now you see it. And now we're making a shadow for legs or whatever this part of the body is. I guess legs, right? Because people call it like chicken leg. Yes, it is when you and it's like a bird or something. It's a leg still. Bird. Yeah, I don't know if it's sometimes going outside of his body side. Maybe I'll make it more transparent because it's a little bit difficult because it's like a fur or whatever. It's a little bit. I don't. I'm not entirely liking it the way it kind of looks like. Is it 39? It feels like it's way more intense. So maybe let's go 20 for now. I feel like I might be more suitable or something. Bird's the word. Bird. Oh yeah, maybe we should put something coming out of the wings or something. I feel like if we do that, it's a little bit overkill. It's a little bit too much for like a bird. So maybe I don't know. What's the owl ears look like? Oops. Let me Google owl ears. Let's just Google owls. Oh, they have different kind of ears. That's kind of funny. But most of them still got this pattern. So because we done this part, it's kind of useful for me because now I can go back here. It actually covered this area, so it's gonna look better. Gonna look a little bit better. I think it's gonna look better. That's how I feel it. That's how I feel it. Go back to the dark layer. I mean, of course, it's not like a feather tutorial or whatever. It's just, makes it look like there is a texture there. Otherwise, it's not gonna look realistic enough. But it's not still, it's a cartoony style. Just don't, there should be like a good middle ground where it's a cartoon, but it's kind of it's in the style. Yeah, that part is very important because the eyes on Duolingo Bird, they're like so huge all the time, and you're asking yourself like what's wrong, why they are so like huge and tired, or there's got to be, there's has to be some explanation. Is he drinking some forbidden substance, or I don't know, but it's definitely not normal. That kind of like size of the eyes. Sometimes it's difficult to draw shadow on the eye, but it helps to make it empathize the size. Yeah, look at that. Look at this pretty boy. Pretty man. The only thing I kind of feel like it's not the way I want it to be, the faces on the stomach. I'm gonna go here. Now, I guess I'm gonna drag them a little bit. No, I want to drag these two faces. Yeah, and I want to do this one. It's gonna be a little bit like this, but then you go down here, and because he got his leg up, you go take this part and you drag it like this. Not too much, but enough so it looks like it's affecting the way he's standing. And I'm gonna go ahead and look at the references, and I'll go back to shadow layer, and I'm gonna do some references here, coloring. Like this. No, it's too much. Oh, the playlist is over. Gotta pick another one. Trying to be vigilant, because whenever I skip, oh, like there's a new playlist or something, if I don't react, is it gonna copyright claim me? It's just, it's not like I have much to worry about because I don't have any money from making those streams, but it's just always kind of unpleasant that you made this whole video and now it doesn't belong to you, it now belongs to somebody else. Kind of, I disagree with that part, right? Because like it's me who put the effort in this. Like right now I'm sitting and doing this video and not somebody else, so I don't feel like giving away this video. Kind of forgot which one I was looking at, but I kind of like this whole faces. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it right away, but I feel like once you see it, it's kind of cool. I think. Maybe it's not like slimy enough for for them to be in there. I feel like it kind of looks funny. I don't know if Duolingo actually will see this and retweet this, the company. Sometimes they do it, sometimes they don't. It really depends if they feel like it's family friendly enough or is it too violent or whatever. Sometimes they being a little bit over careful. Like, this is shadow. I'm gonna change the layer in a moment. It's just so I see where it is. So I see where's the shadow is, right? It helps to, again, create the volume. I'm gonna make it like 30. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. And I'm gonna put it right under everything, basically, here. Yeah, it kind of looks like something, right? We are actually pretty quick today. I'm not sure if we're gonna be too long today. Maybe it's like an hour stream or something. Most people already coming and seeing this, they feel like, oh, okay, I see the end picture, right? Like there's nothing new. So yeah, I guess so, yeah. Maybe there are a couple more details we can add. Something like this. It's a little bit too dark, maybe. I'm gonna clean up a little bit some of those details. I think that kind of looks cool. I'm gonna clean the eye area. Oops. Just, you know, very carefully so I do not interfere with the eye. Maybe I'll change the opacity or something later. Maybe I'll add like a highlight later, yeah. Or you can do like a cool effect. Yeah, that kind of looks like it's moving and the stains are following the dynamic. And I want to go back actually here where we have this lines on his eye here, and I really want to make it more. grab this color. When I make it more like, you know, the eye is not as rounded. I feel like it's kind of too rounded to be the way it is. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's a little bit covered. Yeah, I think that's kind of makes it a little bit more realistic. I think if it's not perfectly rounded, it looks more scary in my opinion. Might be not that good, but let's see. Okay, we can make it like this. Yeah, I think it looks a little bit better. Man, this was pretty fast. It's like 1 hour, and I feel like there's not much left to add to this picture. And maybe that's good, because if we're gonna make the animation out of this bird, it's gonna be a good idea to, you know, keep it like that. It's kind of weird because the color of a face is a little bit too too dark for this. Oh, too bright, I'm sorry. This green feels like it's too bright for the beak. I don't know, okay. Feels like I'm almost done. Maybe we'll add this like Duolingo line or something. Or just, you know, very, very predictable line of, you know, like, don't forget to make your Spanish lesson or like French lesson. Yeah, I kind of like this. I'm liking it. I feel like we can make something like scary arms coming out of the body. Like I thought about going here and making like an arm here, you know? I don't know, something coming out of the wings. But now I feel like it might be like overkill. It's pretty cool right now. So I'm gonna turn off this one. It's gonna be like this. And we're gonna do like something like I see you forgot your lesson. I'm gonna see the example. Why Spanish? Why is it Spanish? Like I'm never I never studied Spanish. Never studied. never studied Spanish, and I feel like it's kind of funny that they are making it crazy looking all over the the Spanish lesson. I only studied French in Duolingo. Yeah, you really want to make sure he does look scary. There's another thing you can do. We can make like crazy lines coming on his back, but I'm gonna use this color. Oh, also, yeah, highlights. How could I forget, man? How could I forget highlights? Making small dots like highlights. Keep looking at the stream just to make sure it's working. So sometimes I look in too many different directions. It's kind of weird because the bird itself, like, it's not nothing special, very simplistic design. So it's a bit even a difficult task to make it look very like menacing or interesting even. So it's kind of interesting they like went with this, and it kind of looks cool at the end of the day. Oh, that's too much. Okay, I don't want to go around and make too much elements that I don't really enjoy. That doesn't look good enough. I can make something like that. Yeah, like this makes it more natural. Maybe this one is a little bit not enough. Like, let's go 60. Let's go 60 or 50. 52. Or maybe 50. 48. Okay. It's kind of funny how it's just like a rounded owl. I wonder if it looks scary or not. So there are two ideas I have right now. Like, should we write I think we can write, it looks like you forgot your Spanish lesson again. And the joke is because it looks like, right? I'm gonna go with the green here. Man, it's gonna be a lot of text. Maybe I should use like just a tool. I don't know. I'll see how it looks like. Maybe I just tape. Let's see two versions and then we compare. Oh, let's do this. Yeah, I think it's okay like that. Kind of looks funny. I think it's not perfect, but it. Maybe I might expand some of those things. Forgot your Spanish lesson again. And some of them we might do this. Right? You might do this. Just so it's more visible. Again, it's not typing, but it's okay. I don't know why it's Spanish. Maybe it's I don't even know where's the joke come from. I guess because people study Spanish a lot. I think. I don't know. What? Oh, you forgot, man. Look at that. Yeah, you forgot. Okay, your Spanish. Yeah, something like that. And there's another thing you can do, which is I'm not that good at, but you can do something like that. You can do like lines. I'll make them like streamline max so they are straight. I think it's also something that might be, might put on the Meat Canyon subreddit. Gonna look funny. So this like movement, I'm gonna add a little bit more. I'm gonna distort it in a moment so it's gonna look more dynamic. I never being good with that kind of movement lines. I don't know how they do this even. They have a brush or something maybe. When they do it in like anime or like manga. How do they do it? I don't know. So we do this. I'm gonna copy this just in case and turn one off, and I'm gonna do this. Yeah, I don't like that. Let's do this. Yeah, okay. Doesn't look like I thought it's gonna look like. We go back. You know, let's try another thing. Let's try another version. Let's try another oh, sorry. Let's try another version. We go here, and we need to take a brush that will indicate movement. Okay? This is kind of like it, but it's not 100%, but you kind of can use it like this. See, it's not perfect the way I... Okay, maybe we do... Yeah, it's 100%. It's maxed out. Like that, maybe? Okay, let's see what are some other options. Okay, that didn't work the way I wanted. Okay, this one looks like something, right? Kind of looks like movement. It's a little bit strange. What if we go ahead and do this? Okay. Okay. That kind of looks like anime movement to me. So we're gonna make this, right? And then we're gonna... Oh, sorry. Okay, you don't do that twice. We copy that, turn that off, and we're gonna take that one and make it like this. Whoops. Yeah, that kind of looks cool. I don't know. And then we copy that again. And then we... First of all, we flip it. And then we put this in the middle. We're gonna combine them and then distort them. So it's fine if they overlap. So don't worry about it. It's okay if they are distorted a little bit. You know, just a little bit. And the same. Just down. No, that doesn't work. I need to copy this one. So something like that, and then we combine them, I think. And then we distort them. That didn't work at all. Okay, so how about we go just with these two, right? Just with these two, and then we distort them. Okay, maybe, how about this? How about we go with this one and we distort this one? I don't know, man. It feels like if it's white, it's kind of better looking. It's a simple. I feel like it might look better with like lines like that. I might add them later on. Let me see how we're doing. Doing pretty good today. It is fun art. It does look like fun art. I feel like we can leave it like that. And should we draw it on from the side? I thought we are gonna do that, but I'm not sure right now. Could be a good idea, or maybe it's gonna be a little bit too much for today. Yeah, I don't know about movement and the side look. You know what we can do? It's gonna look pretty funny if we pick this one and we copy this one and we put it a little bit down like this, and then we do this, and you use this color with a big brush. You pick the brush, that the normal one, and you just color this side. Kind of looks funny, kind of looks more like popping out more than before, like that. Very green, very green. I think we can kind of stop on that. You know, if you look at owls, they don't have a beak like that. But this one kind of funny. I think it fits to the idea of Duolingo being a little bit crazy. Maybe we'll do, if we go back here, right? If we go for this color, maybe we can do, oops. Yeah. Maybe we can just make it more pointy. Maybe Duolingo will hire me for making the character design after this one. Sure, they sure will, right? That's perfect design. Anyone would want that. That makes more sense, right? So it's more like an owl. And when you go here, I'm gonna make it also more pointy. More suitable for an owl. Okay, something like that. That's too big. Makes you more fast. I feel like this is not big enough straws to indicate the movement, but I don't know. I think it's kind of okay. The composition itself looks fine. It doesn't feel like there should be more details in it. Hey, Bruno. Are you winning, son? Yeah, I am winning. Not really. We are almost done today because I felt like maybe I'll drew something quick for an hour or two because I was very tired. But yeah, how are you doing? This is a Duolingo bird, my version. He's running to tell you that you are missing your Spanish lesson. It's kind of dark here. I don't know why. There is light coming at me here. There's light, right? It's kind of too far. But I don't want to put it in my face. I kind of like don't really care much if it's lit up enough or not. I wonder if Duolingo will notice this picture, this piece of art. I'm gonna put my own name on it. I'm gonna use this color and I'm gonna put my own name on it, just like I always do. Sometimes people cut this part, right? When you put something like your tag. Oh, I don't like streamline for this. Should I put my Instagram in it? What's my Instagram? Forgot my Instagram. It's been a while since I post something on Instagram, by the way. Maybe last time was that Todd McFarlane challenge. And now it's just random Duolingo art. It's yeah. Is it similar to other? This is not a competition. This is just something I just decided to do because yeah, I just felt like doing something like one and done, just to, relax a little bit. No, no need to make it perfect or pretty, You know, none of that. Just, just like you doodling. Just like the way you do it for your hand to move. But I will post it on Meet Canyon subreddit. I will post it on my Instagram as well. So maybe Duolingo will see it or Meet Canyon will see it. It's just, yeah. But I'm gonna do the animation with this character, just not in this position, not in this movement position. I thought maybe I'll just make one like a poster. Maybe I'll use it for a thumbnail, you know? So yeah. I'm not sure if people gonna steal it or what, so I just put my... People do that, right? They steal sometimes someone's art and they just post it just like it is. So you put it here. You know, the bigger your watermark is, the more important you think you are. So you think that you're very important if you put it like this big, the way I did it. And I'm gonna do even worse. I'm gonna copy that one, click this one, I'm gonna put it down here. I'm gonna pick this one, gonna make it brighter, and I'm going to color it like this, like so. Can you see it? It's like 2 layers, but then you combine them and then you make the opacity like 50 or like 49. Still get the picture, but you have now more or less, it's more difficult to steal now. People like to steal fan art. They don't really care about original work sometimes. What do you think about this bird? What do you think about this Duolingo bird? It's probably... Yeah, I'm gonna be finishing today. I'm really tired. Really tired today, man. Busy week. Too busy. Okay, now it's straight. Pretty scary. It is, you know? Imagine getting back to sleep, like, oh, it's midnight, I'm going back to sleep, and then you get this notification. Uh-oh, looks like you forgot your Spanish lesson again. And then you listen carefully, and then you hear. And you look around, and then you see this bird running towards you. Very, very, like, in a very aggressive manner. And this bird got like 3 faces in this body. I don't know if you can tell. These are faces. And this is a hand. I did that. We got this reference. Look at that, this one. I'm gonna pull it up so you can see it. This one might be not even Duolingo, right? If we want to avoid copyright claims, it might be just a bird. Bird. I still struggle with the movement a little bit, you know, I still struggle to indicate the movement. I feel like this one is as good as this gonna get, and it's one and done, like 1 hour. Sometimes you do something like this in 1 hour, it gets so much more attention than something you do for 8 hours. But yeah, I feel like this is something I'll do. I'll post it on Instagram so you guys on YouTube, Twitch. You can follow my Instagram. It should be on my description. Or maybe it's not even, actually, no. Oh, you just search Igretro in Instagram. That's even easier. So, or you search this Igretro official. So that's gonna be a full name. So yeah, we're gonna pause here. I'm not gonna do 2 hours, 3 hours, 6 hours today. Don't feel like it, sorry. Maybe we'll see you later this week. I mean, from the Monday to Friday. Or if not, it's probably gonna be Friday or Saturday again. So yeah, it's a bit short because I'm really busy this week. Should be better later this week, maybe next week. Yeah, next Friday is gonna be easier for sure. Oh, it's gonna be Friday the 13th. Wow, just like the movie, just like the movie. Oh, maybe we'll make like a Jason parody. Maybe we'll make a Jason parody for the Friday 13th, the next week. Hey, Henry, good to see you. Yeah, how are you guys popping up when I'm finishing the stream? It's kind of funny. Uh, Kendrick's new album drops then. Excited. That's pretty cool, man. I'm very happy like whenever you have this like artist that you admire, there's new album release. Not even a single, right? Song, and it's an album. This is amazing because I like my favorite musicians. I think last time it happened it was AC/DC, and they made last album Rock or Burst in 2013. That was the last time I was like super hyped, excited, like full of my like energy. Whoa, I'm gonna listen to this album all the way through. That was the last time I was so excited about it. And one time there was like Pink Floyd, Endless River, but it was without Roger Waters, so it wasn't that great, to be honest, in my opinion. But I wasn't that excited. I used to like Pink Floyd, but last two albums I didn't really like much. Didn't realize you were streaming. Yeah, yeah. Today is a little bit different. Today is a bit like I can maybe do like a time lapse. Can I do this? Yeah, you can watch a time lapse we did today. Today was more or less relaxed, slow, not too difficult. We just did something that you can't really go wrong with. It's like a monster slash bird slash mascot. You know, you can go whatever direction you want, so it's fine. That's why I picked this one because I didn't feel like drawing like human anatomy or something. That's I draw like faces on the stomach, like people are pushing from the inside. I don't know if it's recognizable. It's too many details right now. But it was pretty quick drawing. No background also. I tried to do more background, but then decided to make it white just like the original. This simplistic way. They're still doing this over like very simple logos. They're doing that these days. And yeah, sometimes I do this 1 hour drawings and they got so much attention. Sometimes I do like 8 hours and nobody cares. So I'm really glad you guys came by. I thought today we're gonna have just like a YouTube video, you know, when you record and you comment and that's it. How are you guys? How are you doing, Henry? How are you guys doing? How are you doing, Bruno? We have at some areas here we have like a huge snow storms that falling, trees are falling. It's a bit scary, but yeah, I just feel like, yeah, you know, you need to know if your friends are okay and everything. I feel like today's a bit scary in that regards. I feel like we can maybe do something like been better. Account got hacked. Oh sheesh, man. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. How do people even hack an account? Like this is such a big deal in America. Like this like organized crime is a big deal in America. I feel like it's not like it's very different here. I think. Good, good. Just wanted to pay you for that artwork. Still proving to be hard. Yeah, yeah, man. I feel. Yeah, that's really annoying. It's really annoying, unfortunately. But yeah, if you can open Teddy Food website with, I can maybe do it right now. So we don't have much people, so it's fine. So how do I do it? I go to. We can go to Teddy Food. Hackers. A lot of hackers are from outside the US, though. Oh, is it though? Hackers outside. You know, there's like a joke about Russian hackers, and I don't really know what does that mean. I don't know what's the like why people making jokes like whether people think that there are hackers here. It's not like it's bigger than anywhere else. It's just you actually can have Teddy food in English, right? You can go to the website. Do you see it? Okay, I'm gonna show you guys in a moment. This site, a website I really like. I really like. So give me a moment, okay? I'm gonna go to the studio mode. Studio mode, so you won't see the. Like, I'm gonna change things, but you only will see it whenever I click exit studio mode. I think. So it's better. I make sure it's. Okay. So I go this way, boom. And you'll see the website, right? You see the website. So this website I really like. It's like in Russia we have I'm not sure if how do you call it? They help homeless animals, and you can always go to webcam and look what's happening, which is kind of cool. It's like a live cam. You can go ahead and see what's happening. I've been doing this before. I'm doing this whenever I can financially. I love helping animals. I think it's like it's our responsibility. So you can I switch it to English though? Um it should be somewhere here. Maybe I just do this. And okay, yeah. Uh so now it's in English. That's amazing. And I used to do that. And I used to do that when I was on YouTube. I was trying to get, whenever I and you see other pets and you see this hearts means level of support. And if they being there was no money from people, they got one heart and three heart when there are a lot of So I've been doing this. I'm really a fan of this website. I'm not sure if it's like all money goes to animals, but it's the best you can have. It's the best option you have to like move your arms just a little bit and then you help somebody. It's not like you know and the way I used to do it, I used to pick like the oldest, the sickest animal, and I would try to help this animal because whenever you have like a kitten or like a very young animal, right, as even a tiger, I think there's probably will be people who will help or take home And but when it's like 5 year old, right? 5 years old. Oh, this is pretty cool. Almetyevsk. I know this city. I know this city. So I'm trying to help to those who, yeah, yeah, if you can, you can pick an animal. I'm pretty sure you should be able to do it if you are, if you're able to donate to any of those animals, or yeah, at least, one heart. And or you can do like urgent help. If you pick urgent help, they'll show you this heart, means, it's very important. If we are not gonna help them in like next couple months, it's gonna be, it's not gonna be nice for them. And it's interesting, Volgograd. You see the Volgograd. So maybe we pick somebody from Volgograd because it seems like they don't have enough fundings. Volgograd. Actually, I'm gonna do some donations later on myself. I feel like it's a bit sad. Sorry, bothering me to play. So you cannot do it right now? If you cannot do it right now, let me know maybe some other time, but yeah. This is something would be nice if you can donate to any of those cats. Okay. So yeah, you let me know. Oh, okay, right now? Okay. So you click this urgent help, and you click, I would suggest you to choose Chimba because it's 9 years old. It's pretty old. Yeah, either this or Clio. I feel like they're old, that maybe they might use some help. Clio looks kind of sick, kind of sad. So then you can do this one-time payment, and you can pick, own amount. You can pick, and then you let me know, and I'll send you the picture. Or you can pay here, but you can put whatever amount you want. Oh, that's actually, yeah, antivirus vaccine. That's what we need for this pet, for Clio. That's why it's important, because it's sick and it needs a vaccine. That's why. This is the same, yeah. Antivirus. And you can sorry, was it a Clio? Yeah, you can pick Clio or Chimba. It's Clio. This one. That would be nice because it seems like it looks pretty, pretty sad. And anyone who is watching, if you can do something, that would be nice. It's, you don't have to, but it's just, you just keep in mind there's a website where you can do something like that. And you see in Volgograd they don't even have cameras. That's why people don't help much in those kind of like shelters. When they don't have much money, they can't put like webcams. People don't really, see the animal. They don't watch the cameras. They feel like, oh, I'd rather go watch somebody with the camera, right? If you go to like, oh, this is also Volgograd, and with the camera. Let me see it. Oh, it's off. Wow. Well, I guess they have 2,000 rubles. Robles. That's how you call it, robles. Okay, that's, thank you. I didn't know we have robles. That's good. Yeah, I see the cameras are off, but you see they're all in the same room. So it's 2,300. Is it the exchange rate? And it's really rubles. Yeah, that's funny. It's also upsetting because they used to rely on. They used to rely on. It actually shows me it's 1,700. So if you want, You can pick 1,700 for the great background. Oh, that's nice. Thank you for appreciating the background. Yeah, I love animals. So this is great. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I think this is the best solution, right? It's still, I feel like these animals, if we can do something to, I feel like, yeah, it's even better than, paying. I used to do that. Like, I used to put all money that I like collected to this website back in my YouTube times. So sometimes more, of course, because I don't make much. Oh, this is copyrighted music. Oh no 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 no. Okay, I'm gonna talk over copyrighted music. Okay, now it switched. Okay, that's too energetic for me. Okay. Hey. So yeah, you can see other pets. You can watch cameras. It's kind of funny. I like watching dogs because they usually have big cameras, big rooms. It's also kind of upsetting. See, that's not enough space for an animal to live. They're sleeping because it's nighttime right now. Sometimes they do activities, and then you can see actually um, what happened just right now. See, you can see who paid what. All good deeds here. It's kind of cool thing to, like, oh, I did that. Oh, I did this. That's pretty cool. So this is very nice. They spend a lot of money for advertisement. So as I said, they relied heavily on Instagram, right? They relied heavily on Instagram, and this is too loud for me. So they relied heavily on Instagram, but recently there was very unfortunate situation with Instagram. They had some people being aggressive towards Russians, and they were like, how do you say, assuming that we all involved in something bad, right? They were assuming like, if you're Russian, oh, I'm gonna curse you, right? I'm gonna insult you. And then I guess some people try to fight that. They say, you can't support aggression towards one nation. This is not right thing to do. And Instagram officially said, no, we encourage and support aggression towards Russians. After they said that, this was like a public statement, they've been banned in Russia. Well, obviously, right? Why would you let the website, collecting money from your people when they do that? So now this company, this Teddy Food, mostly advertised through Instagram. So now they can't get enough attention as they used to be, which is partly I really feel it's unfortunate. So we'll probably see you here, I think, at some point. I'm not sure though. Maybe it's just random, because see the timing. It's 15 here. It's 28. It's 7. Yeah, I guess it's just random. So we're not gonna see you on the newsfeed here. Used to live in this city at some point. Yeah, they're usually all in the same. Oh, sometimes it's such a small room. It's photo on Discord. Oh, blocked both cards and. Oh wow. Is it that? Is it that? Sheesh, man. Okay. Well, that's never mind then. I guess we just, have to be. Maybe they just want us out of any other countries. Okay, I guess we'll use crypto. Maybe. Well, Okay, whatever. But if it might work at some point, I don't know. Okay. What a good cause too. Yeah. Maybe I'll transfer from crypto to, I don't know if I can, because I feel like I'm gonna do like 10 times exchange rate. It's not a big deal. It's fine. You don't have to worry about this. I'll figure it out later, I guess. I guess crypto is fine. I have like online wallet or something. I thought I was thinking about getting like a cold wallet, but I don't think I'm gonna use it that much. That's weird. That's weird because I think they should be able to work with, internationally. I thought they are supported internationally because otherwise it feels like how can they get money? Because it feels like they won't get enough money from Russia only. I don't think we have enough. Oh, there's another thing actually. Actually, I just remembered. There's a website called, I'll tell you. There's a website. Actually, this website and my QR thing, they are partnering right now. They are partnering right now, and it's called Boosty. And they actually did a good thing. They actually switched off all fees for this until 16 of April. Is it April now? May. It's May. Sorry. So I think if I will register now, and if you'll use Boosty for payment, it should be no fee. That's how they're trying to support. It's also like a Russian website, but that should work because I know many artists use it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And it's pretty cool because it's integrated in the donation alerts website. It's integrated in. It's like Patreon basically, just Russian. There's a lot of versions of Patreon, so hopefully that might work. And maybe we'll also, you know, but this is not gonna be today because today I feel like we did pretty good job on this. You got any pets? I used to do. I never had pets permanently, but I used to adopt. Like it's not adopt. It's like when you need. There's groups, organizations that help homeless animals. Well, just like this one we saw, but some of them they take pets from people who found them, who accidentally found them like somewhere on the street, who rescued them, found animals in need and danger. So they took those animals and they'll give it to somebody who can allow to keep them in their house or apartment for a period of time until the pet is recovered, and then they search for a new owner, and then you give it away to the owner. That's what I would used to do. I would take cats or dogs that people will find, and then they will give it to me because I live alone, and I will take care of those animals until the new owner is found. Because I would love to own a pet. It's just I want to move. I don't want to live here. I want to move, and I cannot really. It's just like 8-10 years investment, right? If you get a dog, let's say, it's 8 years dedication to an animal, to a pet, and this is a huge responsibility. So I'm not taking a pet until I am like in my final destination, until I'm in my apartment in Toronto, in New York, in Reykjavik, or whatever. But for sure, just yeah, I guess the crypto is the only way. This is the way now. Huh? That's our life now, man. So I used to do that. I used to have a dog after surgery. I used to have like a cat with five, six kittens from the street. I used to have, I used to do like taking care. Like I learned how to make like injections. I learned how to, uh, you know, like take a little care in terms of like medical supplies, like feed with a special like liquid that makes that helps cure some diseases. But I never really I wanted to help always, but I couldn't afford enough times in years in my life to at some point just to tell like my dog like, oh, bye bye, right? I never wanted that. And it's also not that it's when you live in Russia, it feels like it's all so small. It's maybe like in Europe in a way. You can't really go outside to, or if you have a dog, you have a small apartment. It's not like it's like in Japan. That's right. It's more or less like in Japan. You don't have a huge apartment like in America. You have a house. No, here you have an apartment. You have a dog. It's laying down because it can't like run or exercise enough. So this is another thing. You take a pet that actually not really happy, like kind of like struggling to be who it is, right? So there's many things. I feel like it's like getting a child. You need to be ready. You need to make sure you will be there for it for next 10 years at least. But yeah, I would love to help. I would love like whenever I'm out and I am set with my job and apartment, I'm getting like two dogs from shelter, those two dogs that nobody wants, and that will probably be like the oldest. They spent the longest time, because I don't care if it's a pretty dog, I don't care if it's a small dog, I don't care. It's just a living being, so I want to help. I want to do my part at least. I never saw animals as like a toys. I guess some people see it like, oh, like I want to touch it. I never felt like that. But it's whatever. Everyone is different. So some people, you know, they want to be entertained by pets. So it's not like it's bad. They at least feeding them, right? So it's nice. But I really love animals. Like I love dogs a lot. So man, yeah, today we're gonna do this. I don't know what is this. This is just some. In Russian, we just say like a flight of your fantasy. So it's just a free flight. It's like it's dropped down from the plane. It's just flying, and this is something like your hand was doing without you thinking. So that's something for today. But I'll see you guys later. And with crypto, I'll set up my wallet. I guess I'll search for it. I think I used to have one. It's all more complicated now. But yeah, that's weird. This one used to work. Yeah. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday, guys. Thank you for joining. Thank you, Henry, Bruno, and anyone who was watching, who or watched in repeat. Yeah, I'll see you later, guys. Take care and have a nice rest of your day and weekend. Bye bye.